Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. The message I heard is you're going to fall in love with him. The scripture comes from 2nd Esdras 8 and 10. Let's see. You have commanded that out of the parts of the body that it is to say, out of the breast be given milk, which is the fruit of the breast, that this thing which is fashioned may be nourished for a time, and afterward you will order it your mercy. So here's the message. Just as, I just feel like for somebody you are feeling like God told you something was going to happen and you was like, man, that ain't going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe God told you would end up with someone, or God told you someone was for you and you was like, I believe it when I see it. You know what I'm saying? Understand that's just like when you think about the way God created our bodies. Okay, and how literally we have everything we need to feed our children, at least until they get to a certain age. Even when you think about breast milk, okay, like what it's saying right here, just the fact that God will command the milk to come out, because the milk will start like literally after birth. A woman's body recognizes, okay, we've given birth to the baby. Even if, I had a C-section and my body eventually was like, the baby's not here anymore. Let's start producing milk. We got to feed it. We got to feed the baby. And not only that, our bodies, God paid so the detail to such an extent that if the baby is sick, the milk will be formulated differently, and it will have the nutrients that the baby needs to get better. That's how God created us. That is the kind of effort, energy that if the baby is deficient in any kind of vitamin or anything like that, our milk will produce it so that the baby will receive the nutrients that it needs. What am I talking about? I'm breaking it down. I'm breaking it down like this to say, God pay attention to detail to such an extent that just because, you know what I'm saying, you can look at something and be like, nah, that ain't gonna happen. Baby, think it's a game. You know what I'm saying? Think it's a game. And I'm just like, I feel like for whoever this is for, God is saying, you are going to fall in love with somebody and you feel like it ain't gonna happen. And for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying, you can be as mean as you want to, and you know what I'm saying, you can be as standoffish, you can sit around with your arms crossed and your arms folded, and you know what I'm saying, you like have whatever kind of attitude you got going on. Baby, God said that whoever this person is, they gonna tear all them the walls that you done built up around your heart. This person is gonna tear them down brick by brick. Brick by brick by brick, brick by brick. Anyways, God said they gonna knock all them bricks down and they gonna come after your heart. They gonna take it captive. They gonna capture it. It's gonna be theirs, okay? And that's the message. God said he said what he said, and he mean what he said. He said what he said, and he mean what he said. And this is going to be somebody, just like how I broke it down, and I said the milk, like it's to such an extent that the milk, it is specifically for your baby. To such an extent that your body will know you are connected to you. You know what I'm saying? You connected to your child to such an extent that your body knows if the child is sick. This is something that, you know what I'm saying, is baffling to think about it. After, when the baby is in your belly, it's kind of like, okay. But after you have given birth and the baby is not connected to you technically anymore, the baby is still connected to you technically, because your body still knows what the baby has going on. even like, you know, the idea of feeding the baby, you know, some people don't know this, like, well, obviously men don't know this, but you know, and women that didn't breastfeed, or women that, you know what I'm saying, haven't had children, they don't even realize that your body knows when it's time to feed the baby. I literally could feel it when my baby was gonna be looking for me. I could feel it. And he would, for sure. As soon as I feel he'd be looking for me, his head would be like, you know what I'm saying, looking around, trying to find. Because, you know, one thing that I learned, I took baby class. That's why I know all these things. But he'll be smelling. They can smell the milk. Like they know. They can smell it. They can smell the milk. They know where they're going. Like, to that extent. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, anyways, that's the message. That's the message. And they say, you know, that they tell you that you're not supposed to sleep with the baby in the bed. And I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to tell you to sleep with the baby in the bed. But I slept with my baby in the bed. My baby slept right on my chest. Right on my chest. And it was very easy because he would wake up and, you know what I'm saying? And that was that. That was it. I wake up for a second, go right back to sleep. But anyways, that's the message. Whoever this is for, God is saying, and it could be to that extent, like to where God is saying, you gonna find this person. This person is gonna find you. You gonna find them. It's not a situation where it's not gonna happen. It's just a matter of when. And I'm thinking about the song. What is that song? That song from a Goofy movie. Eye to Eye by, I forgot his. Tevin Campbell. Eye to Eye by Tevin Campbell, where he say, is it Eye to Eye or is it the other one? Stand Out. No, it's Stand Out by Tevin Campbell, where he said it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Okay, so for whoever this is for, it's not if, it's when. Like, this is a situation, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And that's just like with the baby is gonna find it. The baby, like, you know what I'm saying? They gonna get their milk, okay? And I just feel like, it's just a when it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna, when it's time. When it is time for whoever this is for, but you gonna fall in love. You know what I'm saying? You can go around thinking that you got some love away from me spray or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Go around mugging everybody. You can go around dressing, you know what I'm saying, with baggy clothes on, or you can go around and decide that you not gonna do this and you not gonna do that and you don't care about this, that. Baby, God say it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. It's happening. Period. Get over it. And that's the message. God said, and that's that. Because he said. Okay, because he said. And when he say stuff, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. It's what it is. And in reality, this is a sweet message. You know what I'm saying? I know whoever this message is for may be thinking about like, oh, I don't want to fall in love. I don't want to be with nobody. I just want to be, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, you feel however you want to feel. But God said what he said. And he not playing. You know, I just feel like whoever this for, he not playing with you. And God said that he works wonders to such an extent that one day you feel like you never want to be with nobody. You just want to be by yourself. You may come to find it'll be at a situation where you have made so much peace. The amount of peace that you will have with being single. Pure happiness with being alone. And bam. Here come God giving you somebody that you wasn't looking for, you wasn't even expecting. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like for whoever this is for, God said, it's not if, it's when. It's not if, it's when. It's not if, it's when. And, you know, sometimes it can be hard to, you know, have faith. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you can get distracted by counterfeits. And I can understand why you would want to build a wall up. God understands why you would want to build a wall up. But you have to understand that sometimes, you know, having a wall is not always, you know, it can be unhealthy to a certain extent. And I just feel like for whoever this is for, you know, it's okay to protect yourself. And it's okay to, you know, ensure that you good. But when it really come down to it, God does not want you to miss out on the love that you are supposed to experience. God does not want you to miss out on your happiness. And once again, it's not a situation where it's a if, it's a when. It is going to happen, okay? And even with me saying win, I'm talking about WHEN, but this is you winning, WINNIG. It's not just a situation where, you know what I'm saying, time frame, but this is a win for you. It's a double win. And anyways, that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.